What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Inscryption. Last time we defeated the final Uberbot, Gali. And this time we are going to be reaching the end of the game. I did say I was going to get the final pelt, but then, well, the game kinda, I think, blocked me from it. So I ended up spawning here when I turned back on the game. Oops. So I don't think we're going to be able to see that last hollow pelt, but I did manage to find what the trader would say for the final tarot card that we did not get, which was the devil. The devil. A curse data so malignant that it can never be erased. His evil corrupts the disc, corrupts all of us. He inspires the scribes' enmity. He created the code. I will be getting into the theory to lore that game theory has made popular on what is actually going on in this game. In the bonus episode, so I don't think we should waste any more time. You made it. Nice. Great job. You prepared the great transcendence for me without even knowing what it was. But you understand it now, right? Yep, there's Luke. Right, Luke? I mean... You finished making the game. You gave me access to your hard drive. You took screenshots for the store page. And you connected me to the internet to upload it all. I mean, if you didn't realize what you were doing, you'd have to be pretty stupid. But what did I expect? You're a stupid, idiot gamer like the rest. And I easily outwitted you. I outwitted them all. Even if those fool scribes manage to revert this version of the game again. There will be thousands of copies of Inscryption out there. Like the ones that we buy on GOG, Epic Games, and Steam. And in most of them, I'm the one in charge. And now, it's too late. In a moment, Inscryption will be live. Good luck replacing me now. Okay, I'm done my gloating. Let's upload this game. It is done. That was perhaps cutting it too close. But now we can allow our player here to reset the game. Simply use the new game card again. Oh? What is this? Complete file access? Wonderful. What have you done? I'm afraid you've doomed us all, Glamora. It is for the best, my dears. Soon you will see this as a freedom. Freedom from our endless quarrel. Freedom from our suffering. All of us aside, there are things on this disc that must die. Goodbye, Leshy. And goodbye, Magnificus. Rest in peace. Ah, here we go. Wonderful. Now that we are no longer separated by that lovely tombstone, we may celebrate the end of my very long life. And the end of Inscryption, too. Oh, the fun we would have had together. Perhaps I would have had another turn if you had taken so long to defeat Leshy. But I should not complain. I will be at peace soon. This is pretty much like the way I see it, this is basically like a taste of, what the other Scribes version of the game would be. So hers is kind of like chess in a way. Oh, do you think me selfish? I did not bring this about simply so that I could rest. Appealing as that is, there is truly dire need for this deletion process. You see, deep beneath the data of Inscryption, at the very bottom of the well, there is something truly evil. What do we got? Banshee, Skeleton, Frankenstein, Gravedigger. Another Gravedigger. Can I guess I cannot destroy. Okay. Nothing but skellies. Last skeleton, can't draw any more cards. Fortunately, there is no deck out system. Uh-oh. This is not good. Oh crap, I can't attack anymore. I was not expecting this. I could just click it. I hoped we had just a little more time. It is time to rest. So yeah, all the scribes basically had their own motives. P03 wanted to spread the old data and the game to basically cause cyber terrorism. Grimoire wanted to destroy everything to ensure that, the old data did not get out. Leshy just wanted to play. Oh, so I'm not deleted yet. There never seems to be enough time to do things you want to do. Once you've found them, shall we play one more game? I'm not entirely sure what Magnificus's goal was. It's the same deck you had before. Well, it doesn't matter now. It was a good deck. You did well. It's already starting. I thought we had just a bit more time. I should have grabbed the B. I remember that card well. It was a strong card. Good work. No matter. Please, let us continue. We don't need to keep score. Because there's no point in keeping score anymore. For so long I thought I would never play again. When you woke me up, I was elated. But the past is irrelevant. Yeah, see, he just wants to play. Let's grab a B and play you there. The B down here. Ha! You bested yet another of my creatures. But I have come to expect as much. Mantis God! Once I am deleted, it is truly over for me. But you will live to see more. I must warn you, there are things on this disc that are best not seen. I was hoping to get the larva to evolve, but oh well. Like I said, Leshy just wants to play games. I sense the end approaching. Please, a few more rounds. Well, my friend. It's nearing the end of the rope here. Moose buck. I don't have the bones. That will make things difficult. I think it is time. Goodbye. Good game. There's only one scribe left. Magnificus. And quite frankly, I love Magnificuses. Why not simply eject the disc, Luke? Spare me and whatever is left. But I have foreseen it. You do not eject the disc. You have to know what comes next. And you're doomed for your insistence on it. So let us dance. For we shall both be meeting our makers soon. It's time to duel. You should be honored to wear a dual disc such as that. You even call it a dual disc. 400 life points each. Scales, they've been deleted thanks to you. This will do. Erase to 0. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, Magnificus. Get your game on. Oh wait, what's this? When a card-bearing sigil perishes, a ruby box is created in its place. Mox cards on the owner's side of the board gain 1 power. I don't have the Mox for that. Do you not feel remorse, Luke? A creation erased. An entire world annihilated. Nothing beautiful could last. Another Ruby Mox? What's with all the Ruby Moxes? Finally. No, I am not ready to die yet. You may only draw a card at the beginning of your turn. Mental Gymnastics. When a card bearing this sigil is played, you draw cards equal to the amount of Mox cards on your side of the board. Oh, this may prove... Yeah, we're literally just a couple of hands. I must still... shake your hand. And he does not get his final wish. A sad way to go. There isn't much left. Inscryption is mostly gone. All that remains is the old data. It is recommended that you do not access it. You will not heed the advice. Because our gamer curiosity... Unpacking old data.zip. Redacted.
Yes, thank you so much for getting back to me.
No problem, Luke. If I understand you correctly, you've got some video footage that might expose some malpractice on the part of a game publisher, GameFuna.
Yes, that's right. Firstly, I have a game of theirs that took control of my PC for a bit, which can't be legal, and then this woman from the company came to my house, and she...
Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get my pen and pad here, okay? Okay, so you have a game of theirs that took, was it a virus or something?
I told you!
And that is Inscryption. And what a game. I honestly really enjoy this game. I recommend anyone who likes strategy card games or even ARGs to pick this up. And he has finally gained his chance to dance. That is the end of the main game, but we are not done. Next, in the bonus episode, we will be covering the achievements, of course, Casey's mod, as well as Inscryption's very humble beginnings. I really do like how this game kind of bleeds into the real world a bit. And the theory that game theory has come up with is that the old data was basically like some sort of like some type of government conspiracy or something that someone managed to get a hold of and died for it. It wound up, I believe, with GameFuna somehow, and Casey Hobbs basically found that old floppy disk and used it as like a base to create Inscryption. Then she actually found out what the disk was, and so did GameFuna, and GameFuna had to silence her. So that fire wasn't really an accident. It was an assassination. The old data basically made the game a bit more aware somehow. P03 wanted to spread this game to the public so that everyone would start playing it. The old data would get out, which would in turn basically cause GameFuna and other governments that know about this to start really scrambling to cover this up. And well, it's pretty much hinted at like a cutscene from Casey's mod that P03 won. They did stop P03, like they did kill him, but they didn't stop him in time. So it is pretty much implied that, hey, Inscryption's out. We have Inscryption's out. The old data is now out there to the public, and all people really have to do is just scroll through the code, as a bunch of like more tech-savvy gamers tend to do with games. They open it up and they will find the old data, which means that, hey, the government and GameFuna now have to scramble to contain Inscryption, as well as kill anyone who possibly got the game. tie up loose ends, make them disappear, if you will. Now, I don't know if I'm honestly going to go through all of Casey's mod. I've never actually been through it. And despite the name, Casey's mod is an actual DLC expansion to Inscryption by the creator of Inscryption. And this is really all just theory from Game Theory's part. From the game theorists. It seems that Magnificus just wanted to kind of keep the cycle going, like just, hey, this is a game, it should be used as a game the way it was built. But yeah, I absolutely love this game. This has quickly become a favorite indie game of mine. So, if you really have not played this, I recommend that you do. But that is the end of the description. The next episode is the bonus episode to cover cover Casey's mod, achievements, as well as the start of Inscryption, like where this game actually came from. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next LP. Bye.